Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into one of the most talked about moments in pop culture right now. A new documentary trailer has just dropped, and it's sparking intense conversation all over the world. The film, titled In Whose Name, follows the journey of Kanye West, now legally known as Ye, and includes never-before-seen footage that sheds light on some of the most dramatic and emotional chapters of his life. What makes this trailer especially powerful is a raw, heartbreaking moment with Kim Kardashian, where she is seen breaking down in tears over the man she once shared her life with. The trailer opens with a striking visual, Kanye walking around a circle of his Yeezy sneakers. With a direct, almost defiant tone, he says, "I'm off my meds for 5 months now." Right away, the audience is thrust into a conversation about his struggles with mental health, his resistance to medication, and his belief in creativity unfiltered by anything outside of his own mind. It's a heavy, emotional entry point, and it only gets more intense from there. In the very next moments, we see Kim Kardashian. She is visibly shaken, her voice trembling as she confronts him. Through tears, she says, "Your personality was not like this a few years ago." This one line, raw and honest, captures the heartbreak of someone watching a loved one transform before their eyes. For Kim, who spent years by Kanye's side, raising 4 children together and navigating both fame and private struggles, this moment speaks volumes. It's not just about disagreements or distance. It's about the pain of seeing someone you once knew so well change in ways you can't fully understand or stop. The exchange between them quickly escalates. Kanye, with his trademark intensity, cuts in sharply when Kim tries to reason with him. At one point, he warns, "Never tell me I'm going to wake up one day and have nothing." Kim responds, attempting to keep the conversation grounded, but he interrupts with an emotional outburst. "It ain't no but." The tension here is palpable. Viewers are pulled into the intimate, unfiltered reality of 2 people caught between love, disappointment, and very different perspectives. Beyond the relationship drama, Kanye is also candid about his own resistance to taking medication. He declares, "I'd rather be dead than be on medication. They're killing our ability to think outside of the box." For him, being an artist means embracing the unpredictable, even when it comes with challenges. He continues, "You know the best thing about being an artist and bipolar? Anything you do and say is an art piece." These lines are jarring, thought-provoking, and controversial all at once. They highlight the ongoing debate about mental health treatment, personal freedom, and the thin line between creativity and chaos. So what exactly is In Whose Name all about? The documentary is directed by Nico Ballesteros, who began filming Kanye while still in his teens. Over 6 years, he compiled more than 3,000 hours of footage. That's not just a behind-the-scenes glimpse, it's a near-constant record of Kanye's highs, lows, and everything in between. The film traces his artistic journey, his rise and struggles, his family life, and, of course, his complicated relationship with Kim Kardashian. What makes this project especially unique is that it avoids commentary or outside narration. The producers have said there will be no voice telling viewers how to interpret Kanye's actions. Instead, it's up to the audience to watch, absorb, and decide what they think. That's a bold choice in a time when documentaries often push a clear narrative or moral. Here, the footage speaks for itself, and it's often raw, unfiltered, and uncomfortable. The release date is already locked in, September 19th. The film will be shown across major theater chains like AMC, Regal, and Cinemark, with expectations that it will spark conversations far beyond the entertainment world. For fans of Kanye, for those fascinated by celebrity culture, or for people interested in mental health and artistic expression, this documentary is shaping up to be one of the most impactful releases of the year. Of course, what's striking in all this is not just Kanye's words, but Kim's reaction. She's not just a celebrity in this moment. She's a woman watching her partner change, and she's grieving the loss of the man she once knew. Her tears remind viewers that behind the headlines, behind the fashion, behind the fame, these are real people facing real struggles. Kim's pain is something anyone who's loved someone going through deep changes can relate to. For Kanye, the trailer shows a man deeply committed to his vision of himself as an artist, someone unwilling to compromise his creativity even in the face of criticism, health challenges, and personal loss. Whether audiences agree with his choices or not, it's undeniable that Kanye remains one of the most polarizing and influential figures of our time. The bigger picture here is about more than just celebrity drama. This documentary is also sparking conversations about mental health, artistic identity, personal freedom, and the costs of fame. It's about the fine line between genius and instability, about the difficulty of supporting someone you love while also protecting yourself, and about how much of ourselves we're willing to sacrifice for art, for family, or for the world's approval. As the trailer spreads across social media, reactions have been mixed. Some fans are praising the bravery of showing such raw footage. Others are worried it exploits private struggles for public consumption. And many simply feel sadness, watching two people who once seemed unstoppable together now standing on opposite sides of heartbreak. One thing is certain, In Whose Name is not just another documentary. It's a mirror reflecting back the complexities of love, fame, mental health, and the price of living in the spotlight.
So, what do you think?
Was this moment a necessary glimpse into the truth, or does it cross a line into exposing pain that should have stayed private?
That's where I'll leave it to you.
Thank you so much for joining me today. If you found this story meaningful, make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment with your thoughts, and share this video with others who might want to join the conversation. Until next time, take care and stay tuned for more stories like this.